Hello and thank you for being here today. My name is Ben Grant. I'm the chairman of the Maine Democratic Party. I'm pleased to be standing here today with elected Democrats from the State House, the State Senate, and representatives from Mike Mishu and Shelley Pingree's campaigns. In November 2010, Maine people sent a message. Get down to business of fixing the economy, and to do that, they gave the LePage Republicans a chance to lead. A lot of good Democrats lost elections in the process, but those losses aren't nearly as important as the losses suffered by Maine people over the last 6 months under the LePage agenda. Because in the end, politics isn't about the political scorecard. It's about whether or not government is helping people make their lives better. And today, after 6 months of Republican rule in Augusta, many lives aren't better. Retirees will have less to live on. Rural Mainers will pay more for health care. Service centers will have to slash school budgets. Roads and bridges will take longer to fix. But we're here today as Democrats because we won't make this better by merely criticizing the LePage agenda and what the legislature has done over the last 6 months. We have to build a stronger connection with Maine people, many of whom are yearning for real leadership that they can trust and have faith in. We must build our agenda back, which has guided Maine through many difficult times, but now needs to meet the challenges of the modern age. I believe that we will do this the way that organizations always do it when they face adversity, by getting back to basics. In politics, that means getting on the road, reaching out to people from all walks of life, and finding out what challenges they are facing in their daily lives and what kind of help that they need. It means leaving the political theater behind and listening to people at their kitchen table, in their stores, on their fishing boats, or in their fields. It means getting real with Maine people. So that's why we are announcing our Get Real Maine tour today. We'll be traveling the entire state of Maine, meeting and talking with real Maine people, from fishermen to farmers, loggers to business owners, school teachers to state workers, to figure out what they need and how to get it for them. Because right now we need focused energy on real solutions, not rhetoric, and not radical ideology. If you're a family farmer who's struggling to turn a profit, we want to talk to you. If you're a young Maine parent with an insecure job and a high heating bill, we want to talk to you. If you're a teacher who's worried about your ability to retire, we want to talk to you. The LePage Republicans are pushing a radical agenda designed to settle old scores and appease the Tea Party faction of the Republican Party. They have had a golden moment to meet voters' demands, but instead, they have picked fights over things like art, billboards, and the NAACP. The party of nonsense has had its chance. Now it's the time for the party of common sense, the Democratic Party, to build an agenda once again for working people. And by working together with the people of Maine, we will come up with the best solutions to get our economy in track and to move Maine forward. The Maine Democratic Party is ready for that challenge, and we are committed to working with everyone to make that happen. I'd now like to welcome Maine House Democratic Leader Emily Kane and Assistant Senate Minority Leader Justin Alfon to the microphone.
Thank you very much, Ben. It's wonderful to be here today. I am Representative Emily Kane of Orono, the House Democratic Leader.
And good morning. I am Senator Justin Alfon, the Assistant Democratic Leader from the City of Portland.
Thank you all for coming. In November, Maine people sent us to Augusta with a mandate to create jobs and to improve the economy. Democrats listened, and we fought day in and day out for real Maine people, working families, and small businesses. For the first time in decades, Republicans were in charge. And instead of putting that mandate to action, they pushed an extreme agenda. Bill after bill, we saw solutions in search of problems, from efforts to undermine the rights of working people to allowing toxic chemicals in sippy cups. But where was the focus on jobs? Rolling back voting rights will not create jobs. Rolling back environmental protections will not create jobs. And rolling back health insurance laws and adding a new tax to everyone's insurance policy will not create jobs. We go back to our districts this summer empty-handed with no jobs package for Maine voters. Republicans refuse to consider a bond proposal this year, a proven job creator. Bonds improve our roads, ports, and bridges and invest in our Maine communities. Republicans left those jobs on the table and they held economic stimulus hostage. We know that real Maine people expect better.
Thank you, Emily. This session, the differences between Democrats and Republicans were stark. Republicans in this legislature backed the governor and his extreme policies time after time. And while the Republicans proclaimed that they were creating jobs, here's what they really were doing this session. They voted against protecting our children from bullies in school. They voted to roll back child labor laws. They voted to limit access to family planning for women. They voted to give incentives to Maine companies hiring foreign loggers rather than supporting eager Maine workers. They voted against raising the minimum wage by 1/4. And on the very same day, they voted for an estate tax giveaway to 550 of Maine's wealthiest residents. Did any of this create even one job? I don't think so. Did any of this help working Maine families? It doesn't. And Maine people are frustrated because this agenda is not helping Maine, and these are not real solutions. Mainers want real solutions. Time and again this session, thousands of Mainers packed this State House in protest to the majority party's rhetoric and extreme agenda attacking our freedoms. Democrats stand with you in the search for solutions. The Get Real Maine Tour is about connecting with Maine people to make sure we continue standing up for what Mainers want. It's really pretty simple. Good jobs, strong education, safe roads, and all the rights and freedoms guaranteed to us under our Constitution. This summer, Democrats are coming to your town to listen, learn, so that we can bring the voice of Maine people back here to Augusta. In Augusta, we are in the minority, and we saw this session we can't stop the extremism, favoritism, and damaging proposals without your support. Democrats are focused on addressing the real problems of Maine people. And together, we can tell Governor LePage and the Republican majority with a united voice that it's time to get real, and it's time to get working on a plan to make Maine stronger. Thank you.
Thanks, Justin. Thank you, Emily. And to everyone who's listening today, we are serious about working together to find real solutions to our problems, and we want to hear from you about the issues you face and whom you think we should be talking to. We've launched a page on our website where you can provide input about the tour or volunteer to help organize a tour stop. Please visit us at MaineDems.org/real. We're kicking off the Get Real Maine tour this weekend in Aroostook County after the Potato Blossom Festival, after we'll be watching in the parade on Saturday, enjoying a barbecue with community members, then leading discussion with local Maine farmers in the Fort Fairfield area to talk about real issues facing them. Throughout the summer, we'll be in every corner of Maine, building a real Maine agenda. So thank you all for being here today, and we're happy to take questions.
How many specific stops do you have planned now?
We have a small handful of concrete stops, but we're planning to hit 20 to 25 areas of Maine that run from Aroostook County all the way down to Kittery.
Good job.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.